Welcome to Spark Tank. Spark Tank is a student incubator for new businesses, nonprofits, and ideas designed to improve our community and school. Today in the tank, we have 3 groups of entrepreneurs looking for advice, mentorship, and money to bring their creative concepts into the marketplace. Let's meet the judges. Drew Pizzo is the founder and president of Collection 18, a leader in the fashion accessory industry. He is also a board of trustee for Cancer Care and vice chairman of FABB, the leading charitable organization of the fashion accessory industry. Liz Lange, founder of Liz Lange Maternity, the largest maternity apparel brand in the United States. She also has an exclusive clothing line for HSN and was named one of Time Magazine's most powerful female entrepreneurs. Nuno Teles is the Chief Marketing Officer of Heineken USA. He was the 2014 Cannes Creative Marketer of the Year and was also named Adweek's Top 50 Most Influential Marketers. Jessica Capiraso leads marketing and e-commerce at Henry Bendel and is also a partner in her family-owned Wagyu cattle and olive oil business in Florida. First up, we have Maria returning to the tank. She is looking to move into the execution stage with her teen-targeted seasonal fashion line.
You don't have to wait for next season to get style. You can get it right now. This is my budget. The LLC is $675. Fabric and production making, it's $2,000. The e-commerce, that includes Maria.com and the photographer. Here are some updates of what me and my mentors have done. My brand is kind of boring, so I am working on a new one to be more like young. I have worked on my 4 signature items. I found some manufacturers that made me lower the cost. Also, I want to make people get to know my brand.
Well, I can't wait to see the work that you do on your branding and all of the stuff that we discussed to really make sure that your brand comes out through the packaging and the logo and all of that. Because as we discussed, we definitely think it could have more of your personality in it. So Can't wait to see that.
Exciting, as always. I'm really obsessed with e-commerce nowadays, and it will be a great opportunity for you that are so well known.
Hi, Maria. I'm so excited to hear all of this, especially after the work that we've done. Have you looked at all into the idea of having the new factory also supply fabric?
We haven't done that yet. And as I told you, we're just testing it and see.
Right.
Yeah.
Next up, we have Stephane. He is looking to advance his low-cost, high-tech prosthetic hand into the prototyping stage.
Hi, my name is Stephane Kessel, and my partner, Anna Spartan, who unfortunately couldn't be here today, and I have created this project, the Hephaestus hand, a low-cost 3D printed prosthesis. There are millions of people around the world who have lower limb loss. Because of this, there is a desperate need for a widely available, low-cost prosthetic hand. The average prosthetic hand costs between $20,000 and $60,000. This Hephaestus hand costs around $125 to make and could be made in roughly 3 days. Our long-term plan is we'd love to distribute these prosthetic hands across the world. We'd like to make 4 final robotic hands, which totals to roughly $500, and then the remaining $1,500 will be spent on tools and improvements such as testing out different sensors, filaments, motors, and so on.
Well, it's obviously a great idea and meaningful, so well done.
Were you saying that this is it's a charity?
Yeah.
Or is it so it's not a money-making endeavor you will be?
How many more prototypes do you envision that before you get to one that could be a functioning test?
We figure that roughly 2 or 3, one just to test the concepts, one to get field tested, and then the final one which incorporates everything.
Well, at this point, it seems like you're on the way. Look forward to more presentations and following your progress.
Thanks.
Finally, we have AJ and Federico. They are seeking feedback and technical advice in order to bring their app for technically challenged individuals into the planning stage.
This is Simple Mode. It's a new way for elderly and technology challenged people to interact with their iPhones. The problem we're trying to solve, it's the barrier between technology and the technology challenged people.
In the coming months, we plan on a few more trials with seniors and collect as much feedback as possible. We will implement their suggestions into our app.
It's such a great idea, and I love the sort of problem solution. Have you tested this with any seniors yet?
So, like we had said, we have a scheduled meeting in a week or two,
Right.
or right after break, and that's what we want to figure out because our definition of simple is much different than theirs will be.
Great idea, guys. So, who's technically challenged in your world?
I have 5 grandparents who are constantly calling and texting me, asking me different questions or an update, and they don't know what to do. So, that's kind of that's where I'm coming in.
Okay, good. I figured as much.
Do you guys have a sense of how big the problem is?
I mean, we've done a fair amount of research,
Yeah.
and just in that, we've seen a lot of seniors don't
People
use
who could
technology,
use help.
who could use it or don't use it because they're discouraged by it.
Right. Great. Sounds like you guys are really onto something.
Maria remains at the prototype stage.